Hey, hello. Well, I was going to make this for Deanna, and I don't know if she gave me her actual time, place of birth. Hold on, I was going to do this for someone else, and now I'm kind of caught off guard. Let me see if Deanna replied. Oh, shoot. Hmm. So no, she didn't. She has not replied. And sadly, I think what I'm going to do is just kind of stop a little here because all I have from Deanna is that she's born March 13th, 1960. Now, I can tell you just from knowing that I know 1960 is the rat. Um, just want to make sure what element of rat we're talking about here. So I can tell her a little bit just based on that. Metal. I thought it was. It is. Metal rat. Yep. Okay. Very smart people. Very strong willed. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like, Deanna, you're born in the year of the metal rat. And you are also a four. Um, and I just want to make sure that. Is that a Pisces? Yes, it is. You're a Pisces. And almost positive here. Yeah. You're a Pisces 4 metal rat. I'm going to type this down for future reference. And the funny thing about that is there's several things going on. A metal rat is a natural investigator. They're the diggers, okay? They dig, and they're always biting and burrowing and doing something. They're moving. They're constantly going. A metal rat usually shows, when I think of metal, I think of mental. Is a very mental sign. My brother, God rest his soul, was a metal rat born in 1960. And he was constantly, his brain was constantly going all the time. I mean, all the time. Now, he was a credit card fraud artist. And so he made his living by calling around the world and getting credit card numbers. He mentally, that's his fraud, his crime was a mental crime. And of course, he, as we all know now, identity theft has become huge. I don't even think he looked at it from the viewpoint of identity theft. He used to say, I'm going to Paris, or I'm going to Rome, or I'm going to Milan. What he meant was he was going to those hotels in Paris or Rome or Milan and contacting whoever he could to get credit card numbers. And that's rat. I mean, whatever a metal rat puts their mind to, man, they're I don't want to say it's not insatiable. It's oh, what's the word? It's the type of person, once they get stuck on something, they just won't stop, even when it's to their own detriment. They'll just, how a rat will just keep biting, even when you're coming after them with a broom. They'll keep nibbling to that very last moment. That is the metal rat, especially when it comes to mental things. Now, being a four actually tells me that you're probably brilliant, okay? Because fours naturally vibe to Aquarius, and they're very psychic people. You guys are really kind of otherworldly. Maybe in your earlier days, you might even experimented with some things like LSD or pot or we, or I don't know, pills or something. I'm sure you've got a story to tell. Also, you're a Pisces. That also indicates to me that you probably dabbled in drugs or alcohol. Now, I would be shocked if you didn't. And and if you're not a little of a hippie on the side, because that Pisces 4 personality is someone who like believes in UFOs and ghosts and reincarnation and outer body experiences. And look, you're on my astrology site, so it's that type of mindset that comes with being a middle rat, or a Pisces 4 in particular. Okay, now one good thing about being a Pisces, and I don't know how much it pertains to the 4, but because the 4 sometimes has erratic things happen to them because it is ruled by Uranus. Sudden, out of the blue, unexpected things might have occurred in your life from like what you have no clue. Like you might even have been called eccentric before, or a little far out. Some people might have thought of you that way. But I think overall, with someone who's a Pisces 4, I think you're probably a genuinely decent person. I would hope so. Because, here's the funny thing. Rats are a really different type of person. Like, my brother was so lovable. Oh my gosh. Even when they wrote up on him in the Associated Press, they compared him to like, what did they say, a jolly, was it a I know it was something like a jolly Robin Hood who robs from the rich and gives to the poor. Like even they didn't list him as in a negative light, although his crimes were extensive. And it's just because there's that aura over those certain rat people. They're so personable and sociable, and there might be some of that essence with you. And so I'm just that's pretty much what I'm picking up for now. I want you to figure out where you were born, okay? And then I can actually give you more than just my feeling on you being a Pisces 4 metal rat. I know there's so much more substance in there, but it's hard for me to really pinpoint that without knowing at least where you're born. Because if I have at least that, I can do like a solar chart or a natural chart where I can put your sun either in the first house or I can put your sun in the 10th house. And that will give me still a great deal of information about you, and it'll get a lot closer to who you are. Okay. So I hope that you get this video and that you provide me with that information, and I'll be sure to do something more for you. And in the meantime, just I thank you so much for your belief in me, Deanna, and for joining Astrology A Look Inside. I look forward to helping you in the group. Okay, it's Capricorntigress. Much love and much light to all. Bye now.